Today's program is sponsored by The Anthony Vincent Salon. Say hello to beautiful.
You're listening to Trend Radio, where we talk about what's hot and what's not. Get into the loop with us. I'm Anthony Vincent.
And I'm Elise, and we're your radio gateway to what's trending with beauty, fashion, health, wellness, and sex.
Mostly sex.
Learn and laugh with us anytime, anyplace. Go right to our website, anthonyvincentsalon.com. Click away and listen today.
You'll be glad you did.
Always.
And we have another great show for you today.
Of course we do.
We're going to be talking about how your brain and car batteries are somehow connected.
Really?
Yep. And then we're going to talk about walking and
Walking's
the benefits of walking. But first, we're going to have a little word from our very own beauty bitch.
He always calls me bitch. It's just terrible.
Beauty bitch.
Okay. I'll take that. So, do you have tired eyes? Do I have tired eyes?
Oh no, your eyes are beautiful.
Well, thank
They
you.
sparkle.
You should see the look on his face right now. Okay, he's clearly lying. You need to stop that lying thing. Okay, so we have a few ways to revive the tired eyes. Okay, now everybody knows this. I know everybody knows. Slice a cucumber. You know you love cucumbers.
I do, with a little
Say
salt.
it. Say it.
Cucumber.
Yeah, he loves it. He loves it. Okay. Dermatologists aren't sure what's behind the anti-inflammatory effects of cucumbers, but here's a possible explanation. This delicious veggie contains a combo of mild natural acids that reduce water retention. Did you know that?
I did.
Oh, of course you did.
Of course.
Some
I'm
beauty
Anthony freaking
pros.
Vincent.
Some beauty pros say cucumbers work best when they're cold, which kind of makes sense because the cukes are 90% water. It's like we said this. It's like chewing water.
Yes.
So chilled slices are like delicate mini ice packs.
Yes,
How
they
sweet
are.
is that?
And what you want to do is you always want to get the thinnest cucumber because less seeds, more cucumber.
Right. And, it's also easier to place that on top of your eye because your
Yes.
eyes really aren't as big as some of those,
Yes.
the width of the cucumber.
It'll fit right in the socket of your eye as
Yeah.
opposed to just sitting on the skeletal.
Correct. Another really great thing is just reach for the peas. Now, I think peas are awesome anyway, but keep them in the bag, okay? Keep them in the bag because frozen baby peas in the bag have a way of fitting into all the little nooks and crannies around your eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you can put a soft cloth or like a paper towel or something like that around the plastic package to protect your skin, from the frigid surface. And then, just chill out for about 5 to 15 minutes while the cold shrinks the swelling.
How cool. You are just a plethora
Oh, I'm the plethora
of
today.
information.
All right. Listen to this one. Make a milk bath. Now, you can have a milk bath for absolutely any part of your skin, everything. It's fabulous for you. But it's a natural soother, especially if your eyes are irritated as well as puffy. And don't use the skim milk, okay? It doesn't contain any fat. And the fat is actually one of the most soothing components, okay? And this comes from a New York dermatologist, Amy Welcher, MD. Okay. And there are other ingredients in milk that calm swollen skin: protein, amino acids, lactic acid, and vitamins A and D. And we all know how important that D is.
Oh, yes.
So you're going to pour milk into a bowl of ice so that it gets really, really cold. Saturate a clean washcloth and apply to your eyes for about 15 minutes. Soak, reapply, and you're good to go. And listen to this. If your puffy eyes are a chronic problem, eye-shaped packs filled with gel that freezes is definitely a worthwhile investment. They don't even drip. And you don't want to have all that drippy stuff all over your face. Well, I mean, I don't anyway.
Great information.
Fabulous.
That's wonderful. I can't wait to put. Now, if I put these cucumbers on my eyes, can I eat them afterwards?
If you want to. Are your eyes dirty? They're going to get all warm and gross.
Okay.
You know, don't do that. I guess you know what you can do. You can put the cucumbers on your eyes, put a little tuna fish on top, and then just take them off and eat them.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
You'll smell a little fishy, but hey, you know, it happens.
So, did you know?
Yes, I knew. I knew.
Of course you did.
Tell me what.
Your brain may have something in common with the car battery.
Now, I've never thought of my brain having anything having to do with a car battery, but do tell me why you're saying this.
I'm going to tell you.
I can't wait.
They both have the ability to be jump-started.
Oh.
Yep. You'll stick a few electrodes in your skull. Well, you think I'm kidding? This is called transcranial direct current stimulation.
Oh my God, he's dead serious.
I am dead serious.
You're going to jumpstart my brain?
What this thing uses a headset with a low electrical current. And what it does is it enhances cognition and creativity.
They haven't thought of anything else but sticking electrodes into your brain?
Well, they're not going to stick the electrodes in your brain. It's a headset that you put on, and the low voltage.
Where do you get this little headset?
You can't get it yet. The Duke Institute for Brain Science, the researchers are conducting studies to prove that it's safe and effective.
Wow.
Do you want to be the guinea pig for electric shock?
Not really, because
No.
what if it gives me a lobotomy? Then I won't be able to have this
God
great
forbid,
conversation
God
with
forbid.
you.
I'm going to stick with the more low-tech methods.
Okay.
Like meditating.
Oh, yeah. Meditating's fabulous for you.
Yes.
We love that.
Meditating really does help and enhance your focus. And you can...
Well, it balances you and centers you.
Yes, it does. And it also... I guess more for women, you can learn to stop yourself from multitasking as a woman. But as a guy, I think the vernacular we.
The vernacular, yeah.
Need to learn how to multitask a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm doing 30 things at once all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably good for me to meditate and just do the one
This
thing.
will help you focus.
Maybe I'll do 7 while I'm meditating.
Instead of the 30?
Yeah.
Well, did you know that your brain has 2 decision-making circuits?
Tell me about that.
It's called cold cognition, which involves judgments made outside of any emotional context.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. And hot cognition, which is influenced by factors like stress, fatigue, and hunger.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So you will
then
make
there's
different-
the cold and the hot.
Yes.
Depending on how you're feeling.
Yeah.
You make
And
different decisions. Well, based on whether you're hungry or not, I know that. That I know for a fact.
Oh,
because
yes.
if you're hungry and you're not feeling satisfied, you'll make one decision based on the fact that, you're feeling urgency.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess the other, when you're not hungry, your mindset's a little different. So that I do realize.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, very interesting, Anthony Vincent.
Well, one of the best ways, and I always thought it was for old people, is when
Who you calling old?
I'm not calling anybody old, just
People?
this is walking. I thought that walking was for old people, but
Walking's for everybody.
it is. I just thought it was for old people.
No, it's for everybody. Do you like to walk?
I do. I do
Walking
enjoy
is
it.
excellent for you.
I walk on the treadmill, then I jog a little bit,
And you
then
can
I walk a little bit.
outside.
I walk my dogs.
I remember I remember when it was really, really cold one day. I think this was like last year, a couple of years ago. I remember you called me when you were outside taking a brisk walk. You had warmers in your mittens.
Yes.
And you had your hood on, and I
It was
heard
freaking cold.
Yeah, I heard the traffic going by, and you were just freezing, but you were walking.
I had my dog. My dog wanted to
And
go
you
for
were
a walk.
clearing your head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you were on the phone with me. I don't know how clear your head could have been at that point, but
Well, when you exercise at a slower intensity, that allows conversation. You lose inhibitions and use different, more creative parts of your brain.
very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You are just, now you're the plethora.
Yeah, well, Steve, do you have erectile problems?
Oh my gosh.
Thankfully, no. It's because I do a lot of walking.
Either do I. Now, no one.
Thank you for sharing that.
I was just asking.
Hey, the ladies want to know.
Thank you so much, Anthony. That I'm glad that you don't.
Nobody wants to admit it, but erection problems are common. They're occurring in about 15 to 30 million men across the country.
And that's why the makers of that little blue pill do so well.
Well, so if you're not into those ED medications, that little blue pill, or you can't take them because of health problems,
Blood pressure.
yeah, there may be a natural way to ease this erectile dysfunction.
Wow.
Can you zap your brain into working?
Well, this is what it does. You lose some weight, and
What if you don't have to lose weight?
well,
Do all men who, I can understand, we've talked about this. If you have a weight problem, I can understand that you might have a problem with ED. But what if you're a physically fit guy who doesn't necessarily need to lose weight and still has a problem with ED?
well, the problem is with the bigger guys. Remember, if you look down and can't see it, either can she.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So you can always walk your way to better sex, whether you're in good health or poor.
Okay.
So,
Are
okay.
you ready?
So this is just another way to restore your sexual vigor.
Who said-
you start walking, physical activity?
Who talks about walking? Nancy Sinatra.
I'm getting to that.
Are you?
Yes, I am. Of course. You knew that.
I didn't. Okay, wait.
Saving it for the end. Saving
Okay.
it for the end.
I'm gonna get inside his head. Maybe I'll get out of your head.
Yes. Well, in one study, men who were active had a lower risk of ED, but the men who were sedentary had a higher risk of ED.
Wow, you are just incredible.
So, are you ready, Boots?
Start walking. Okay, there we go.
These boots are made for walking. And that's just what they'll do.
He's just
and one of
singing
these
now.
days, these boots are gonna help you through your ED.
Actually, one of these days, these boots are gonna walk right over you.
Well, I didn't know that I knew so much about walking, but walking also increases the brain power, which we were talking about some of the things, that it could do, like, like forgetting things. You can't remember where you put that dang whatchamacallit.
That dang whatchamacallit. Where do you come up with this?
Whatchamacallit.
Dang? Dang.
Well, the boss was just here and he was telling me all the words I can't use.
Oh, but dang is one of them.
Dang is one I could use.
So you thought, hey, you know what? I can't use this word, but I'm going to use dang.
I'm going to use dang and a whatchamacallit.
Well, a whatchamacallit's a candy bar.
That's right, it is.
Yeah, I know that because, I just know.
But it doesn't matter if you don't remember where you put your candy bar. It's kind of like the car keys. It's not Alzheimer's if you forget where you put your car keys and you can't find them. That's not Alzheimer's.
What is it?
Alzheimer's is when you have the car keys in your hand.
And you don't know they're there.
And you don't know what they're for.
That's great.
So
That's fabulous.
So now, getting back to Alzheimer's and overweightness and what you can do about it, you can walk your big butt right out the door. It's that simple. You put one foot in front of the other for 30 minutes every day, and you will cut your risk of memory loss and Alzheimer's disease by 50%.
See, now that's great. And that's probably also going to cut with dementia and any kind of other brain issue that people might have. So that is just so awesome.
Yeah. So according to this study that I read, I was very excited.
I'm glad you are excited about your study.
Even if you already have early signs of a cognitive decline or Alzheimer's, walking 5 miles a week could
Help you.
help you, yeah, and cut it by that 50%.
Plus, also, when you're walking, you're increasing your oxygen levels, which are, I mean, that's very healthy. You want oxygen in your
flow.
blood. Yeah, exactly. And it's just so important to also have that fresh oxygen. because a lot of people don't. They don't get outside enough. Be outside, walk. I mean, walking on the treadmill is great. You're pumping your body, you're pumping your blood flow. But walking outside, you're breathing in the natural, fresh beautiful air.
Cool. So this strolling makes your brain bigger. Your brain, my second favorite organ. And
And what's your first?
and with this
Nothing.
organ,
It's gotta be his heart.
With your brain, yes, with your brain, size does matter. Increased blood flow from even mild aerobic activity prevents brain shrinkage.
We cannot have any shrinkage.
No, unlike jumping into a cold pool, walking sends fresh oxygen and blood straight to the parts of the brain that keep you witty and clever.
Like us.
Like us.
Yeah, we're witty and clever.
So, boosting brain power is not the only benefit. Walking, it perks up your mood. It adds energy. It cuts your chances
Look
of
at him. He's
diabetes.
walking all over the place
I'm
right
walking
now.
right around this microphone. And it sparks your sex life.
Does it?
Yes, keeping blood flowing to that other organ
Your other favorite?
where size may or may not matter.
Well, I guess it can matter.
Do you care to elaborate on that?
I'm not going to say another word except this.
Okay.
If you're just joining us now, your favorite salon is now your favorite radio show.
We make you healthier, wealthier, and sexier every time you listen.
Tune in to us.
I'm Anthony Vincent.
And I'm Elise, and we are Trend Radio.
So, getting back to walking and the benefits. I'm really into this. Can you tell, Stephen? Can you tell?
Yeah, you're pacing back and forth. You're gonna drive a circle.
Yeah, he's going to wear out the
I
carpet.
wore out a little bit of carpet over here. So anyway, what is not to love about that single best thing that you can do for your health? Putting one foot in front of the other. It makes you healthier, gives you more energy, and makes you feel younger.
Did you know also that regular walkers have fewer heart attacks?
I did.
Did you? Mm-hmm. Are you sure?
I'm pretty certain.
Okay.
I'm
I was
pretty
just making
certain I
sure.
knew that. Yes. Plus, doing it lets you talk with friends. You think through problems, and you can also get a chance to see what's new in the neighborhood.
It clears out your mind.
It does. It does. That's just the beginning. Like you said a minute ago, regular walkers have fewer heart attacks.
That is so true.
Mm-hmm.
I know this.
30 minutes seems to be the right amount for most people. And 30 minutes of walking every day, it makes your muscles stronger.
And everybody has, 30 minutes to spare.
Yes, they do. And what the walking does is it engages your brain's emotion center, unleashing the good mood-enhancing hormones. At least you should start walking every day. I'll remind you in the morning.
Okay. And you know what? I'm going to remind you to come with me. So there you go.
Well, you don't need this, but walking will also slim you down. You'll burn more calories than you eat. And voila, you're wearing a smaller size.
I always love that. I always love to wear a smaller size. But aside from anything, I know that walking reduces stress.
Yes.
Not that I'm so loaded with stress, but sometimes stressful things happen and, you get a little anxious. And so it's definitely a great outlet.
Yeah, especially for, all the personality types that we deal with every day.
Oh, absolutely.
So it'll also, ward off depression and anxiety.
Right. Yeah, I was just talking about the anxiety. Yeah, I
you
just
were.
said that.
So rev up your energy. Not only will a walk perk you up when you need it, but it'll also help improve the quality of your sleep.
Oh, and you know that I need that. I definitely need something to help me sleep.
And, boosting your immune system. I didn't realize that walking regularly can lower your risk of arthritis and macular degeneration.
Yeah. And because it's getting your blood flowing. So it's also going to even reduce cancer by an astonishing 50% compared to people who don't exercise.
Right, who don't exercise.
Yeah.
And I believe what that's all about is, walking, and especially if, you're in a rural neighborhood with a lot of bushes and trees and plants and things like
beautiful.
that. It's beautiful.
And you're breathing in the great oxygen.
Yes, because the plants and the trees give off oxygen
They absolutely do.
that we thrive off of, and the carbon dioxide that we exhale is
Helping
the plant's life force.
Yeah. Perfect.
I'm Anthony Vincent of Anthony Vincent Salon. Time for another fun and fabulous beauty tip with our tip chick. And here she is.
Got limp locks? Wake that dead, lifeless hair. Use the right bodybuilding products. Texturize, and what a surprise. Say hello to beautiful.
Want your beauty question answered on the air? Email us now from anthonyvincentsalon.com. Remember, for the 150,000 hairs on your head, there's only one choice. Call us now at 609-448-2212. You'll be glad you did.
And now our very own gatekeeper of matrimonial law, Roseanne de Torres.
Check out DeTorres and DeGeorge, certified matrimonial law attorneys at dndfamilylaw.com.
You'll be glad you did. Good morning, Roseanne. How are you today?
Good morning, Roseanne.
I'm doing wonderful. And you?
We are fabulous. Thank you.
Do you have any other great stories for us?
You stole my question.
Okay, I'll give it back to you.
Roseanne, do you have any other fabulous stories for us?
Oh, sure. I've got a million stories. I'll tell you a story about a gentleman who came in. He, an attorney,
Oh,
a
wow.
successful attorney, and he was accused of an act of domestic violence, which took the form of some emails, I think, that the alleged victim found harassing. And so he met this woman. She was a realtor. He was looking to buy a house. She was showing him around. And by the third house, they were engaged in...
Wow.
So she showed him the whole farm.
She showed him the farm.
And he bought it.
And so there was a torrid affair, which he was head over heels for this gal. She was married. And this went on for quite a bit of time. She moved out into a house that he bought from her. He lived elsewhere because her kids were with her in this house, and he was a gentleman, and he didn't want to introduce himself to these kids right away. And then it ended badly. And there was a lot of heartbrokenness on his part. And he made that known, that he was heartbroken. And she took that very cavalierly. And this gentleman had been a bachelor for a long time, and he always ate dinner out. He didn't cook. And he would go to the same restaurant almost every night. And don't you know, to rub salt in his wounds, this gal and her spouse would go there and to that restaurant. They could eat anywhere, and they would go to this restaurant at the time that he would normally be there. And he was there eating, and they came in after him. And that was this defining moment for her. She claimed that he took her picture while they were sitting there. Anyway, so he came to see me. He was really upset. And attorneys are very susceptible. They can be disciplined by the New Jersey Supreme Court if you're convicted of an act of domestic violence. So it's very scary. It can be very scary professionally for an attorney to be involved in a domestic violence case as a defendant. And so we communicated with her attorney, and we told them in no uncertain terms that if she did not dismiss this, we were going to try the case. And they wanted us to negotiate and agree to some financial things that he said, hell no, I'm not doing that. And by sheer force of our pressure, we were able to get her to capitulate and to dismiss her bogus restraining order against him.
Oh, that's great.
So she just made up that he took pictures of her.
There was a picture taken, but it was by a friend that was sitting next to him. He didn't take it.
So he didn't take it, and
He
he,
did
didn't
not.
do any of the things she was accusing him
Well,
of.
he sent an email that said, I'm heartbroken and I'm so sad and how could you? But that's not domestic violence.
No.
No, that's somebody
That's-
communicating and expressing himself.
Exactly. That's somebody that's very upset that he was deeply in love with this woman. And
That's devastating.
it is. And so that is not domestic violence. So that was a happy ending for him. And he went on his merry way, and all's well that ends well. So,
Well, I don't know how merry his way was after that, but hopefully he's merry now.
exactly.
Wow. Wow.
You would think an attorney would know better. You would think.
Well,
Attorneys fall in love.
He
Yeah,
had a
it's
visceral.
matters of the heart.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you have these very strong responses to people, and you go with it.
Right.
You go with it.
And there's another reason to give a call to DeTauris and DeGeorge.
Need a salon that's about the whole you? Precision haircuts, flawless makeup, impeccable nails, top-rated professional hair products. Anthony Vincent Salon. Looking for a hairstylist who has his finger on the pulse of all the latest trends? Anthony Vincent Salon. Looking for a dependable salon with over 35 years in the industry? Anthony Vincent Salon. Looking for New York City and internationally trained stylists that will create the perfect look for you? Anthony Vincent Salon. Shine brightly while walking down the aisle. Anthony Vincent Salon. For longer, thicker, beautiful hair extensions, Anthony Vincent Salon. Incredible makeup applications for weddings, proms, or any special occasions. Anthony Vincent Salon. Have dry, brittle summer hair? Get a hot shot. Anthony Vincent Salon. Before you put a ring on it, manicure it. Anthony Vincent Salon. Your image is their specialty. For the 150,000 hairs on your head, there's only one choice. Anthony Vincent Salon. For a more beautiful you, call now 609-448-2212 and follow them on Twitter.
And now for the fun facts on finance
From a feminine point of view, our very own Dina Cobran.
of DC Alexander Wealth Management.
Good morning, Dina.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Dina, I often ask myself, do I have the right people or person managing my money? Now, of course, I asked myself that question before I met you.
And now he answers himself and he says, of course I have the right person managing my money.
But the listeners need to ask themselves that question.
That's a good question. And if I can stop from laughing for a second.
That's what we do here.
Exactly. Well, we like to have fun with finance,
Yes,
right?
we do. We have
Because it's a fun subject.
Exactly. So how do you know if you're having the right person handling your money? Well, I think if you have to ask that question, then you may not have the right person. Because if you had the right person, you wouldn't have to ask that question. You would know that without a doubt, this is a person that you can call, or a team. Some people work with a team of people that you can call anytime with anything of importance to you, any financial matters, whether it's something that they handle or they don't handle. I always like to tell my clients, use me as a source. Do you know what I mean by that?
Absolutely.
Right? So call me with anything that comes up that's financially related.
No question is stupid.
Right. And so, when you're in the industry for a long time, as long as I have, over 25 years, let's just say that.
Oh, since you were a baby.
Yes. So there's nothing that you haven't encountered, honestly. So I'm never shocked by any stories that I hear or any situation that I hear. And I know a lot of people who I can give guidance to.
Now, not only guidance in financial, but you can guide them with other important people that they may need, like
attorneys, right?
And,
CPAs,
okay,
right?
Insurances.
Oh, I do a lot of my insurance myself as well. I mean, I do life insurance and long-term care and disability insurance. But if somebody needs, let's say, health insurance, I know health insurance specialists. Or if somebody needs a mortgage broker, or somebody wants a realtor, actually, because I know a lot of realtors.
So basically, you have a team of people that you can go to.
Yes.
And that you can advise people.
Absolutely. Well, I like to have a large network of people
it's so important.
that I know. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Now, these people do not work for you, but you do endorse them because of their level of professionalism is...
Right. I feel, we have good relationships and I know them. I've seen how they've operated, how they work. They have high ethical standards like I do. And I think that's really important. And anyone that I've ever referred, I've never gotten back any negative feedback. And once I do, then I'm going to take them off my list, obviously, of anyone to refer.
Oh, absolutely.
You know how that is.
I do.
Of course.
But, you try to help other people. I think that's really important in life is, if you're a type of person like we are, we like to help people get the best advice from all angles of their lives. And so you really need to give back and help people in other ways that you're not directly benefiting from. So in other words, if you have a financial advisor and you feel that every time you call them, all they do is say, oh, yeah, well, you should buy this and buy that, but they're not answering your question. Or if you have a financial advisor and you meet with on a specific time, but you're not getting your questions answered, or it's not meeting your needs and you leave there feeling uncomfortable, or you feel uncomfortable even while you're at the meeting, that might give you an indication that maybe you need to look elsewhere.
If you feel uncomfortable about anything, that means you know that it's not right for you.
Right. But, a lot of people don't listen to that. I think we listen to our gut more than maybe others do. Some people say, oh, well, they must be good. They were referred by my mother and father and they worked with them. And so therefore they must be good, but not necessarily.
Right.
Well,
just because something's good for one person, it's not always good for another.
Absolutely. And that goes with everything in life, right?
Of course.
Yeah. So we do need to really do some soul searching and ask what it is that is important to us specifically. What do we need to get from a relationship of all kinds?
Well, that being said, please give your email, your website, so people can reach out to you.
Okay. Well, my email is dkobrin, KOBRIN, @nextfinancial.com. And you can reach me through my website at dc-alexander.com.
Fabulous.
Thank you so much.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through Next Financial Group Incorporated, member FINRA/SIPC. DC Alexander Wealth Management is not an affiliate of Next Financial Group Incorporated. 2346 Route 33, Suite 307, Robbinsville, New Jersey, 08691. Phone number 609-945-7330.
I'm Anthony Vincent of Anthony Vincent Salon. Time for another fun and fabulous beauty tip with our tip chick. And here she is.
Got lashes? Come and get them. Thick, full, and flirty. Individual plumes introduced to your own. No need for anything else. Bat away. Say hello to beautiful.
Email us now from AnthonyVincentSalon.com. Remember, for the 150,000 hairs on your head, there's only one choice. Call us now at 609-448-2212. You'll be glad you did.
Got chocolate?
Chocolate Box does.
ChocolateBoxNJ.com.
How you guys doing? This is Chocolate Charlie. And today we've got some great prizes. Guys, listen, you have 1 week until Valentine's Day. Are you ready? Are you prepared for what is Valentine's Day? And over at Chocolate Box, we've got just the right amount of gifts, right amount of chocolate, just the right things that'll make her say the right things on Valentine's Day.
And feel the right things.
Yeah. Now, for those of you women out there who are wondering what to get their loves, we have just the right gifts too. We have all of the liquor chocolates that you'll need. We've got the cigars over at Tobacco Leaf right next door. And we've got all of the right coffees and teas that you guys can share together. Make this Valentine's Day a special one with Chocolate Box.
Make it count. You'll be glad you did.
This portion of our show is sponsored by Susan Eckley Ruck of ID Life. Not a one-size-fits-all nutritional program.
ID Life stands for Individually Designed Life, where nutrition is personal, formulated just for you and your needs.
Get started today. Take the free HIPAA-compliant health assessment.
healthforlife.idlife.com.
That's the number 4.
Or give Susan a call, 609-712-1351.
Follow her on Facebook.
You'll be glad you did.
Need a salon that's about the whole you? Precision haircuts, flawless makeup, impeccable nails, top-rated professional hair products. Anthony Vincent Salon. Looking for a hairstylist who has his finger on the pulse of all the latest trends? Anthony Vincent Salon. Looking for a dependable salon with over 35 years in the industry? Anthony Vincent Salon. Looking for New York City and internationally trained stylists that will create the perfect look for you? Anthony Vincent Salon. Shine brightly while walking down the aisle. Anthony Vincent Salon. For longer, thicker, beautiful hair extensions, Anthony Vincent Salon. Incredible makeup applications for weddings, proms, or any special occasions. Anthony Vincent Salon. Have dry, brittle summer hair? Get a hot shot. Anthony Vincent Salon. Before you put a ring on it, manicure it. Anthony Vincent Salon. Your image is their specialty. For the 150,000 hairs on your head, there's only one choice. Anthony Vincent Salon. For a more beautiful you, call now 609-448-2212 and follow them on Twitter.
Elise, we have a surprise guest that just walked in.
I know. I'm so excited.
We have
the very first guests that were on our show.
I know.
1 year ago.
I know.
We celebrated our year anniversary a month or so ago.
Yeah.
And they're back. It is Jewel and Kenroy Morgan
Of Morgan's Island Grill.
Our favorite restaurant.
We love it.
And
Absolutely.
we are so happy to have you guys
Hi, guys.
back.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you.
As I
Thank
said,
you.
you guys were our very, very first guests.
Yes.
We were so thrilled to have you, and we're thrilled to have you back, and we're thrilled every time we come into
Happy
the
to be here.
restaurant.
Yeah, we are
Happy
so
to be
happy.
here.
So thank you for taking time out of your
Yes.
busy schedule to
no
to
problem.
be with us.
problem.
Anytime.
Yeah, we're so excited. So it is brisk and cold out and freezing, and that's why everybody should go there and warm up with their delicious, spicy, awesome food. Don't you
Yes.
think? A little taste of the Caribbean right there.
Oh yeah.
Enjoy some chicken soup or fish soup to warm the bones.
Bones.
Yeah, warm
Morgan's
those
Island Grill.
bones.
Yep.
Oh my God. And you
Love
know,
that.
my favorite is that Scotch bell pepper sauce. Yeah.
Scotch bonnet pepper, yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
You love the Scotch bonnet?
Well, you
All
know I
natural.
do. I always eat,
Yes.
like, your
Oh
whole
my
jar.
gosh.
You just put it on whatever you eat.
Everything.
Yep.
I put it
Okay.
on. It goes on everything I eat. Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Very
But my
nice.
favorite
it brings
is the
tears
jerk.
to my eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's good, but you can't stop eating it, even though your mouth is on fire.
Oh my God, I can't help it. But my favorite also is the jerk flavoring, and you know I'm always with my favorite.
It's not a flavoring; it's a spice.
Spice.
It's my yeah, that is true. It is
it's
jerk
the
spice.
barbecue,
Yeah,
then the
and I'm
barbecue
always with
jerk
you
chicken.
when I'm having the jerk stuff.
And talking about jerk, the barbecue jerk chicken is the #1 seller.
Is it really?
I'm
Yes,
sure it is because
and
it's
the
so
ribs, yes, and the jerk chicken. Yep.
It's so good. That's always been my
Yep.
favorite.
My favorite was from the very beginning, the first time we were in your
The oxtail,
restaurant.
right?
Was the oxtail?
Oxtail,
Yeah.
That is my favorite.
Well, that's why we get that.
we get the combination.
Yeah, we share that combination all the time.
And we just want to tell all the listeners that all the meals come with the rice, the vegetables, and the plantain, and the best cornbread in the world.
It is the
It
best.
is the best.
It is the
Yes.
best
It really
cornbread in the
is.
world.
Yes. And
Yeah.
you can mix and match at Morgan's Island Grill. You could do whatever you want to do.
And we do.
Yes.
That's the thing. We do.
Yep.
And
Go
before
ahead.
you say anything else, you should actually like them on Facebook.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
definitely
check
like
us
them
out
on.
on Yelp.
Yeah, they're
Like
awesome.
us on Facebook. Check us out on Yelp. And check us out on TripAdvisory. But the
Oh,
best thing to do is come on into 110 Mercer Street, Hightstown, New Jersey, Morgan's Island Grill.
yeah, but don't go on Monday.
Don't go on Monday. No,
They're
no.
closed on Monday.
We close on Mondays. But we just started opening up on Sundays now, and from 11:30 until 6 p.m.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Oh,
Sundays.
that's great.
Mm-hmm.
That's good to know.
Yep. So come on down to Morgan's.
Yes, you'll be glad you did.
Yes. Thank you.
So, you know what? We want to know about the wonderful things that you did for the holidays. We know you guys are so giving and you do so many wonderful things for people. So we know you guys did some fabulous things for Thanksgiving. And tell us about that.
Well, at Morgan's, we team up with our church, New Hope Church of God, and we donate food for over 1,000 people
Wow.
for Thanksgiving.
Oh my gosh.
And in the Trenton area, the East Windsor area, and the Hightstown area.
I believe the primary target is Trenton. They try to target the needy,
right.
Yeah.
you know, and those who don't have a family.
Well, talk about
So,
giving
and the meals
thanks.
are delivered.
Yeah.
You don't come to
Hot
pick
meal.
it up. We have
We're
people who go out
we-
and deliver it.
Yeah.
How
to
nice
people's
is
houses.
that?
Yes.
Yes.
People from the
It's a-
church, or are you?
Yes,
are-
our church pretty much organizes this, but Kimroy does a lot of cooking for different events for the church. So along with other people in the church, you know, they get the meals together, and very early Thanksgiving morning,
I'll
Wow, I'm
they're at
sure.
the church getting the meals together and, you know, packaging them, and people are just knocking on doors and delivering them.
How nice is that?
Yes.
Oh, don't you guys feel so great about what you do?
Oh yeah, I love cooking.
I know, we know you do, but
Definitely.
not only the cooking, the giving.
Love giving. Yes.
Yes.
That
It
part of
makes
me,
you feel so
that's-
good, and your heart just swells with that.
Yep.
That's so awesome. What about Christmas? The holidays for Christmas? What
Yeah.
did you do there?
Well, for Christmas, we cook for a living, so most of our giving is going to be food this year. So we'll be giving out meals to those who can I come out, you know, in the Hightstown East Windsor
Right.
area, and for like the Hightstown football team, we donated we feed the whole team.
Oh, how
That's
nice!
the second year in a row now we're doing
Oh,
this.
I'm sure
Yeah.
those football players
Yes.
appreciated
They
that.
love it. Yeah. and all this stuff. Ain't no.
Now, when you feed a football team, is that like feeding 1,000 people?
That, I was just about to say something like that. Yeah.
It's 99 boys. Yeah, 99 boys.
99?
Yeah,
Okay.
99.
Oh
yeah.
my God. Well, that's like 1,000 girls.
Yeah, they love it. Yeah.
Yeah. I would
Yeah.
say 100 boys are like 1,000 girls
Yeah.
when it
Can
comes
we-
to eating.
Yeah, we used to do that at the next restaurant in North Jersey, so we continue to do it here. You know,
You
for
have a couple
localizing.
of restaurants, right?
One in North Jersey and one in South Jersey. The main focus right now is South Jersey.
And which part of South Jersey? You're not talking about Hightstown.
Yes, Hightstown, Exit 8, New Jersey Turnpike.
Okay.
Oh, that's the South. That's what you
Yes,
consider to be
Hightstown.
South.
Morgan's
Some people don't want to consider Hightstown North, so we have to accept it as the South.
Oh, I guess it depends on where you are.
There's even a such thing as Central Jersey, you know, it's either North or South. So.
I guess if you're in North Jersey, I guess we're considered South, and if we're in, I guess, Cherry Hill, which is South,
South.
we're considered North.
Yeah.
So I guess it depends. Interesting.
Yes.
I never considered us South Jersey though.
Yeah, most people say South Jersey, you know. Oh, you South Jersey, yeah.
We have
I
the
guess it's-
accents.
Yeah.
I don't have an accent.
You want-
You have an accent, Anthony.
Yep. So coming down to Morgan's, and we have a new stuff going on at Morgan's, and that's called a mix and match.
Oh, tell us about the mix and match.
The mix and match is you do whatever you want to do there. So you can mix any 4 meats. It's called a family style. It's our new thing.
Any 4 meats.
in the same plate in a
Oh
large
my
container.
gosh.
So you can have the oxtail, the ribs, the barbecue jerk. You can have the jerk salmon, whatever you want in that plate. We
So you
make
can
it
have the
happen.
tilapia too.
Tilapia, anything
I
you want,
love
mild
that.
spicy. Yep.
Oh yeah. Well, everything for me is spicy.
Yeah, and we also have a new thing going on. It's our ginger tea, the best ginger tea in the world.
I know, and I can attest to that. Yes.
Yes. Can my wife say something about that?
Yes, of course.
I love it.
Yeah, I just had a cup of ginger tea before I left to come here. It's very good. Very good.
I
Very
know.
calming to the stomach in the morning, you know.
Well, ginger's
Get
really
you
good for
going.
you anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's got a nice little kick to it. A
Yes,
little
it
bite.
does.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, ginger tea, is that like a tea bag
Natural-
infused with ginger, or is it the ginger root?
The ginger tea made with ginger, honey, and my secret cayenne pepper.
Oh.
Listeners, oh man.
And that's the reason
not a
why I
secret
love it so
anymore.
much.
No secret no more. Oh boy.
But the
cat out of the bag.
secret is the way you prepare it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Anthony, we have to get you some of that.
Ginger tea, yes,
Yeah.
Anthony. You gotta
Yeah.
taste it. I'm telling
It's
you.
really
You won't
good.
So, I mean, it's real ginger.
It's ginger,
Okay.
ginger, Anthony. Ginger.
Of course
Okay,
it's
not
real.
ginger flavored.
Ginger.
Of course it's
You know,
real.
I'm not used to, the real stuff.
Yeah.
Unless we're at Morgan's
unless we're at
Grill.
Morgan's Grill, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's the real stuff.
Then I can't stop eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love that.
Yeah.
You should see us when we're eating it. Well, you do. and for
all-
some reason, anytime we come in, I cannot not get the delicious
Beef patties.
Oh, you know I love those
Oh
patties.
my gosh, yes, the beef patties.
But I also I love the vegetable
veggie patties,
ones.
okay.
Oh my God, I
All right.
love them with the Scotch bonnet.
Pepper. So what I'm gonna do next time you come over, I'm gonna stuff a veggie patty with some jerk salmon inside.
Oh no,
gonna
you're
go crazy.
not.
Yes, I am.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah,
All right.
you know, I'm gonna try that jerk salmon next time I'm in with oxtail. I can make the combination.
Yeah, you can make a
No,
combination.
we're gonna
yeah.
get the 4 things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mix it
We're gonna
back.
get- we're gonna get all
and
4.
the ginger tea, Mister.
And the ginger tea.
And we're gonna get the
Mr.
and the
Anthony, yeah.
Scotch bonnet.
Yeah.
Pepper.
On the side.
On the
Yeah,
side.
we have to get it on the side
Yeah.
because he chokes on it.
Now, have you tried the fritter?
Which thing is the? Oh no.
Fritter's very
Tell me
good.
about
Yeah.
the
Fritter's
fritter.
very good. The
I'm
fritter
sure.
has the saltfish, the sweet peppers, and the onion in it.
Oh my
it's
God.
It's like the size of a silver dollar pancake.
Oh yum.
Yeah, it's a little.
It's a codfish. It's a
Codfish,
salted
yes.
codfish.
Yes.
Salted codfish.
Oh.
It's an appetizer.
I love that.
Yes, yes.
I've had that
And-
at your house.
Yes. Well, not.
No, but something
ahead.
similar
Yeah.
to that. The codfish. Definitely, I've had that at your house.
And just want all the listeners to know that it's a BYOB
Nice.
at Morgan's.
Perfect. So
Yeah.
you can bring your little cheer with you
Yeah. Yeah.
and
What
come
would you
and-
suggest with the food that you serve? Would you suggest any particular wine or a beer or a red or a white?
Always a red. Always a red. A red, I mean, the food is so robust, and you want to pair it with something that's going to be robust.
She at least know what's going on. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Well, we've seen it all, you know.
Absolutely.
Our
Well, it
folks
depends
come
on
in
your
with all
taste.
kinds of wine. They come in with all kinds of beer. So I guess it's
Obviously,
really
it
your
depends.
preference.
Yeah, it depends on your taste and your preference. But yes, a robust flavor that you get at Morgan's Grill, for me, would require a nice, delicious red wine. You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I
The
don't
whole
know what
bottle.
you're talking about.
No, he knows specifically the name, brand, and
okay.
everything that I'm
Yes,
talking about.
yes,
That
yes.
we're not going to give a pump to that right now, but you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Of course I do.
Yes, you do.
In fact, I may go and retrieve some of that wine a little later on.
Make sure you do,
this
because I
afternoon.
would like to be the retriever of that wine.
Okay.
That was actually very good.
Yes.
Perfect.
How long have you guys been in business now? In the Heightstown store?
The Heightstown restaurant, we've been there
Almost 2 years.
almost 2 years now. Yeah,
Well,
coming
yeah,
up
they
with-
were
yeah.
there.
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2
yes.
years coming up.
2 year anniversary will be July 3rd.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
July 2nd, sorry.
July
July
2nd.
2nd.
Well, time
Beautiful.
Yeah,
flies.
I would love to have the voice there.
Yeah, you know.
Well, we will make
9:20.
sure.
Be there.
Yes.
We will make sure we're there for that.
And you know, I did not realize that when we first met, you were so young in the neighborhood. I thought you guys were there because everything was so together and so
Thank
so
you.
delicious.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
thought you
gonna
guys, because time flies when you're having
That's
fun.
going to be such a nice
Yeah, we definitely want to
party.
be there.
We will be
Yeah.
there for your
Yes.
party, absolutely. And we will
Yeah.
bring our recorder,
Yeah,
and we will enjoy it. Yeah.
Party at Morgan's Island Grill.
Yeah. And we will definitely do something for that.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, yeah, I think so. Perfect.
Kenroy, when you come up with the recipes for your dishes, are they family recipes? Or are they things that you just experiment and?
Well, that one you have to ask my wife. She call it the
Yeah, my husband has been good with concoctions, I like to call them.
That's what I call them.
He throws, I guess is not a good word, but he puts a lot of different things together and somehow it just turns out to be awesome. I could never do that, but he's just been like that since we met. I mean, you really going to put that together? And it
And it's
turns out to be
amazing.
something delicious, yes.
Well, everything I've ever had there is amazing, so I would probably agree with that. So
Yeah.
I love your concoctions, Kenroy.
yes,
Yes.
lots of natural season. You know, the real season, the less powder, more natural seasoning. Yeah.
Yes, something
And
I
everything tastes
wasn't
so
used to.
fresh.
Yeah,
Yes,
well,
because
that's the thing.
that's the
I mean,
thing.
so, you bring out the onion powder from the cabinet. No, he's chopping up onions. You
Yeah.
bring out the garlic powder. No,
I'm
he's
chopping
chopping
up-
up garlic.
yeah.
Everything is fresh.
But
So,
but you can taste that, and you can actually see that the way everything is laid out.
Yeah, and even with the seafood, we don't make the seafood until you order it. So we don't make seafood and put it down, you know, but we make it when you order it. It's like you're at your house when you're at Morgan's. You're home.
Yeah,
so
that's
I
the
want to
truth.
get a
That
home
is true.
cooking.
But you see, that's what we like, that it is so fresh and that it's done right there.
And I'm glad that you mentioned that because I had ordered, I think it was the red snapper.
Yes, sir.
And it was the whole
Old fish.
Yes,
yeah.
it was
Yes.
the whole fish.
Head on or head off?
Well, I wanted the head on
Head on.
because I wanted the full, Morgan's Grill experience.
Yeah.
And it was delicious.
Thank you.
And I do this
Everything
with all
is
your food. I lick my
absolutely-
fingers.
So do I. But he really does. He's smacking his lips, licking his fingers.
That's job's complete. That's what I want.
That's right. If you're joining us just now, your favorite hair salon is now your favorite radio show. We make you healthier, wealthier, and sexier every time you listen.
He just stole my words.
But today
We are here. Stop talking. Today we're here with Jewel and Kenroy Morgan from Morgan's Island Grill, and they are just so special.
Yeah, they really are.
Definitely go there. They're 110 Mercer Street, Heightstown, New Jersey. You can reach them 609-308-2108, and definitely go on their website www.morgansislandgrill.com and like them on Facebook. And we're back with you guys because you guys are so amazing.
Thank you.
Now,
Come
is
on over.
is the salmon a new dish? The jerk salmon?
Yeah,
is
the
that
jerk
something
salmon's a
new?
new one.
I've had
We'll
it.
have in a minute. Yeah,
You did? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. No,
It's it's pretty new, but we're working it up,
Okay.
and all the
It's
stuff.
so
You can just do whatever
yummy.
you want to do. If you want to get a jerk chicken wrap, you want to get a jerk salmon wrap, whatever.
I'm coming in
making-
for the 4.
Free coming for
Okay.
the 4. All right,
I want
come
the
on
4
over.
combo.
Yeah, come on over.
And I love the cabbage.
Yes.
You know how I
Oh,
always
yeah,
I
that
always have
cabbage
to
is really
order
good.
extra cabbage.
Yes,
I
thank
just
you,
love
thank
it.
you.
It's so delicious. And I put that Scotch bonnet pepper sauce on
Oh
top.
my God. So you want to say you want to get a jerk cabbage now, Elise? That's what you're trying to get? A jerk cabbage?
You know what? Yeah. Is there a problem with that?
No, whatever you want to do at Morgan's.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. It's all about me when I come there, and I like that.
And if you see something when you come in the wings and stuff, it's called the MIG wings. It's MIG stands for Morgan's Island Grill, and I have a special sauce for my wings. Please try the wings out.
The wings are
Oh,
awesome.
yeah, those wings were really good.
Yes.
They weren't. They were really different.
Yeah.
And
Did you ever have the turkey one? The turkey wings?
I was just about
Oh
to bring
my
up the turkey
God.
wings. I mean, one wing is a meal for.
They are freaking insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are
Yes.
insane. Steven, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
eat a jerk turkey wing. You don't even know what you're
Yeah,
missing.
it's,
Come on,
it's
boys.
this big.
It's huge. It's like the size of my head. Okay, it's huge.
Come
They're
on over,
delicious.
listeners, at 110 Mercer Street, Morgan's
Absolutely.
Island Grill.
Absolutely. You'll be glad you did.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome because it's the truth. It's fabulous.
Now, I noticed in the restaurant we go in, I see a lot of the same faces. Are they family? People that have been with you a long time.
The workers or the
work and the servers.
the family, yeah.
Okay.
Family. I got a bunch of families there.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And we also have our pastor's wife, the lovely lady of our church, Lady Tracy Bonaparte. Every time she's in there, whether she's a customer or dining in or, just coming by, some kind of way she finds an apron and she's cleaning dishes. She's in her heels and her nice outfit and she's working. She just can't help but help out whenever she comes. There's several other ladies from the church who, come around and do the same. If we're busy, then they'll pick up a pad and start taking orders. So it's
nice is that?
I love that.
Yeah, I like that
we've
too.
had a lot of support from our
So
church
now we know
family.
next time we go, Anthony,
I gotta
we
start
can
sweeping
just
the floor. I
we
gotta
can
pick
just
up the
start
towels.
helping.
There you
Put a
go.
apron on.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just come in. We'll start. We'll start preparing our dishes. And
Oh no
No.
Kenroy's
I
going
got that.
he's going
I
to
got
cook
that.
everything, but we'll just
No, we'll
go back there
clean
with
up
our
and then we'll eat.
plates.
And we'll clean up again.
There you go. You know where the silverware is. Just grab some
Yeah, we'll just
forks
grab
and
some stuff.
glasses.
We'll sit down. Yeah, we'll
Get the wine bottle opener for your red wine.
Okay.
yeah, we'll order some ginger tea.
But under and over, I just want to say a special thanks to all my customers and the support and the neighborhood and special thanks to Robbinsville, the council members and everyone who. Special thanks to Mr. Anthony and everyone. I just want to say thank you.
Well, you know what, Kenroy? The thing is, the nice part about it is that it is so well deserved because you give so much back to the community.
Yes, you do.
and
Thank you.
in such a delicious and spicy way. And that's what makes you so special. You do such a beautiful job with everything you do, and just the giving alone. It's like the circle of life. It's the law of attraction. It just comes around. What goes around comes around.
yeah.
So what you give,
Well, come back.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Going into your restaurant really is like going to your home. You welcome with open arms.
Yes, sir.
And I said this a year ago when the last time you were on our show, that the very first time that Elise and I went into your store, and we felt like we knew you, but even more important, the second time that we went into your store, you remembered our names.
Yes, you did.
Mr.
I was shocked.
Yes.
Because someone's name is the most important and most valued asset that
Thank you.
anyone has, and that just and I'm speaking from my heart. That really impressed me the most. I couldn't believe you remembered us.
Yeah.
Hey, it impresses me also because my husband is bad with names.
Really?
So for him to remember your name, yes. And I mean, faces, he'll remember your face. And he'll call you something that sounds similar to your name. But this remember your name exactly, that's...
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did remember both of us, and especially mine, which is different.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean,
Thank you,
yeah.
guys.
Because you can go all over the place with
Please
Elise.
help.
Yeah.
You know, Lisa or Alice or you
All kinds of
Yeah.
things. I've been called so many things. I just smile and
my
nod
gosh,
Yeah,
all the time. But he absolutely, yeah, he greeted us, and yeah, he even told me because I ate the whole bottle of the Scotch bonnet pepper sauce. He's like, "I'll make sure that we have that for you next time, Elise." Yeah, yeah, it was so funny. That was really great. We are having so much fun with you guys. Always do.
Yes, we do. And if you're out there listening to us, you really need to get to Morgan's Island Grill. They're at 110 Mercer Street in Hightstown. You will
Their menu's awesome.
lick your lips, lick your fingers, lick your...
Oh,
tell
and
us-
you want to know what? Because it's so deliciously spicy, your lips will tingle. Yeah, mine do.
Oh my.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's got that tingly feeling. Oh, it's so good.
Tingle.
It
At
warms
Morgan's.
your belly, warms your heart.
Yeah,
Yes.
nothing wrong with a good tingle here and there, guys.
Well, hopefully the next time we come by to see you guys, we'll be talking about the next restaurant.
Next restaurant.
'Cause that expansion is definitely in the
yay.
future.
Yes.
Well, that's
But now
fabulous.
we at exit 8 New Jersey Turnpike. That's where Morgan's Island Grill is at. Exit 8.
And we look forward to that party that I'm sure
Yes.
will be on
Until
July 2nd.
Yep. Come and check us out. The Voice.
Well,
Yeah,
you
well,
can
we're
come
gonna be
out
there.
and plan it, Elise, if you like.
I'll be happy to. I
She's a
will
good
be
planner.
happy
She's
to.
a good planner. Yes, she is.
Yeah, Trend Radio will help plan. Yeah, I'm very good. I'm very organized.
Yes, she is.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to be there. Thank you guys so much for coming back.
Thank you for
and coming
coming.
in
It was our pleasure,
and
definitely.
sharing your time with us.
Thank you
It was
very
a
much.
pleasure having you again here. Thank you for taking the time out of your day.
You're welcome.
And
And remember,
getting-
everybody, like Morgan's Island Grill on Facebook.
Check us out on Yelp.
Do it.
Do it. 110 Mercer Street. Hightstown.
Eat there today. You'll be glad you did.
Definitely.
You've been listening to Trend Radio, where we talk about what's hot and what's not every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Learn and laugh with us anytime, any place. Go right to our website, AnthonyVincentSalon.com. Click away and listen today.
And if you have a topic of interest that you want us to talk about, or you'd like to be a guest on our show, email us now at trendradio920@gmail.com. You'll be glad you did.
I'm Anthony Vincent.
And I'm Elise.
And we'll talk to you next week.
Bye for now.